Hello everyone, Simon here. I just completed the 70.3. Now today is Tuesday, May 4th. I did it on Saturday, May 1st, but the video file got corrupted, so I have to do this. It was a 20-minute video that I did, so I have to do this again. Unfortunately, I found out when I wanted to start editing, I was like, oh, I can't open this video file. I completed my first triathlon ever and my first half Ironman at St. George, Utah, May 1st, 2021, and it was actually the North American Pro Championship. Looking at the stats, let's go through this first. My total time was 4 hours, 50 minutes, 9 seconds. The swim, I started at right at 7 o'clock, 3 a.m. Swim, I did 25 minutes, 40 seconds at 1 minute 20 pace. Bike, 2 hours, 29 minutes, 52 seconds, average 22.73 miles per hour. And the run, 1 hour, 48 minutes, 16 seconds at a pace of 8 minutes, 13 seconds. So I finished 7th out of 84th for my age group, the men 18 to 24, 164th place out of 1,806 male, and 191st place out of 2,565 overall. So those are my stats. Now let's get into the companies that have sponsored or helped support me throughout this process. First, I'd like to thank my coach, Natasha. She runs NVDM coaching. There's a couple of coaches and athletes on her team. So I'll have everything in the link in the description below. You can check out if you ever want triathlon coaching. Be sure to visit her page. She also coaches Nick Bear from Bear Performance Nutrition, which I have their Strong Reds, Go One More, and the whey protein powder that I use pretty much every day. MySwimPro, my swimming ambassador program that I'm in, TheFeed, they help me provide some supplements and nutrition stuff for the race. Visit Bicycle World, I bought my first tri bike, my Cervelo there, as well as Moxie Multisport here in Scottsdale, Arizona. They helped me set my tri bike up, and I got the rental wheels from them. PG Tri Squad and Toro Performance, I practice with a couple of those team members here in Arizona. I'm still new to Arizona, so I'm still meeting new people and getting used to the area and biking around as well. And Tri Scottsdale is also one of the team here too. Form Swimming for the goggles that I wore, and OwnWay Apparel. I wore their custom suit for the race, the NVDM, BPN, Visit Bicycle World, Texas. Very nice suit, very comfortable, nice and aero and tight. I will be doing further collaboration with them. Here's a sneak peek of my Rubik's Cube triathlon suit, and we're going to try to make a suit for the 70.3 World Championship. And yes, I did make the World Championship. I got 7th, and there were 9 slots awarded for my age group. Now, story time. I signed up with my friend Scott back in December of 2020 for this half Ironman. We both went to Virginia Tech. We both saw Rubik's Cube, and we wanted to do triathlon. This is our first triathlon, first half Ironman. We helped each other train and pushed each other. He lives in Virginia, I'm in Arizona. So my goal was not to let him beat me. He ended up beating me by 8 minutes. So the swim, I wanted to be the fastest. Lap swimming doesn't really connect to open water swimming, so I'll need more open water swimming practice. I did have a 25-minute swim. Still one of the first couple people to come out of the water, but I took it out way too fast. Before I got to the halfway point, I was pretty exhausted, so I have to get used to open water swimming, racing, and all of that stuff. And I was lifting my head up a lot when I was swimming, looking around, see where's the buoy, am I too far away from the buoy, going back to the buoy. But that was takes experience, open water swimming, more of that. So everything was okay. I got to transition 1, got my bike, all my nutrition stuff on there. I ran to the mounting line with my shoes, I was holding my bike shoes in my hand. I probably had the slowest mount ever. So I crossed the line. I took the time to put my feet in my biking shoes, and then I got on. So that can improve. I do want to practice a bunny hop. I didn't really practice transition for this race, so that's for the World Championship. I'll probably be faster on the transitions, both transitions. The bike, the first 20 miles felt really smooth. I was just going easy and nothing too much. Hydration was good. I think I should make another video on what I ate and drank for my race because this is really important, and I think it's one of the mistakes I made that caused me to start walking on the run for this race. So I think I'll make another video on my nutrition. But I got all my liquids, my sodium, my carbs need for the race. Then there was a point of the bike where there was 3 to 5 miles of climbing. It's 1,000 feet climb within those 3 to 5 miles towards the end of the race, and I ran out of liquid. I became dehydrated. I knew I was dehydrated. I needed liquid. I needed water. I had salt tabs, but I didn't want to take salt tab because I need water to run them down with. The last climb, I took a risk and went for it. Passed a couple people and did well on it. I think I may have up that hill a little too fast and should have conserved some energy, but it might have been the nutrition. I got to T1. I started feeling cramp in my hamstring. I got to my station. I took my feet off my bike shoes before dismounting. So I think that was my second time doing that. It was pretty easy. You just take you flip your feet off and then bring your leg around and then jump off. So that was the easy part, just the bouncing on the bike. I'll have to practice. The run at 0.4 miles, both my quads, my hamstring cramped up, and I had to stretch a little. I had to walk a little the first 2 miles. I didn't have liquid, so that first aid station on mile 1 on the run, I was chugging water and Gatorade. I was being conservative too because I didn't want to cramp up again, so I was running in a weird form, using my glutes more, and it was just 8-9 minute pace, really slow. I wanted to aim for a 1 hour 30-minute half marathon, that's a 7-minute pace, but there's no chance of that happening because I was cramping up. My heart rate was really low, so at the end I did end up running a 5:50 mile at mile 13. I had so much energy. I could even run a marathon. I was just going. I was oh, there's 2 miles left. Okay, 7-minute pace for mile 12. Oh, 1 more mile, and then for the finish, if I cramp, I cramp. I can walk 1 mile if I cramp. So I was going super hard, 5-minute 50 pace. I was passing so many people, which was amazing, and it was all downhill too. But I had this burst of energy at the end because my heart rate was low and I was focused on not cramping up my quads and hamstrings and running really weirdly. I didn't really walk after mile 2. I took some breaks. I think 2 to 3 times I stretched for 5 to 10 seconds. My hamstrings and quads squatted down, but everything else, I just kept running. So that nutrition I know could have been better. I need to fill my aero bottle with the water so I don't run out. So that's the most important thing that I'll have to remember that for this World Championship in September 17th to 18th. I race on the 18th for the men. I'll have to focus on getting my nutrition right and getting the liquids I need. But overall, it was a good experience. Scott passed me on the run. Scott was also at the Lake Tahoe videos. He was flying by it, and I was not a biker, but I have improved so much. I actually beat his bike time, so that was a surprise to me. The bike was the best bike ride I have ever done. 22.7 miles per hour on that course. That's no joke. Maybe next time I'll get even faster, maybe sub 220. But the swim can be faster, the bike, the run, everything I think can be improved for the World Championship. It's going to be a similar course at St. George, the World Championship. So I know what I'm prepared for and can't wait to train for that and just do more bike, do more running with the groups while I get settled here in Arizona, since I've been here for 2 months now. So yeah, that's my first triathlon, my first half Ironman experience. Thank you so much for following along. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll go more in depth into my training for my first triathlon world championship. And there may be some local races that I want to try to go to here in Arizona, in Flagstaff, Tucson, that I need more racing experience and being able to race under pressure with people. And so just the experience, I think, will help me a lot. So thanks so much for watching, and let me know in the comments if If you have any comments about my first triathlon, first half Ironman, I would love to know. Being from a college swimmer going into triathlon, the goal is to become pro one day. And yeah, that's it. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys later.